Theory of equations. In previous lecture, we have seen the relation between the coefficients of a polynomial and the roots of the polynomial. So please watch the video. Now we are going to solve few problems based on the previous lecture concept. And here the question is given that if alpha, beta and 1 are the roots of x cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0, then find alpha, beta. Okay, asking us to find the, he has given a cubic equation. For the cubic equation, the three roots are, one is alpha, beta and another one root is 1. Then one root of the cubic equation is known and asking us to find the other two roots. So we know that, so x cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. Here the leading coefficient is 1. Then this equation is called as monic polynomial of cubic equation. Now we can write this is as, first the alpha, beta and 1 are the roots for this one. Then the sum of the roots we can write as alpha plus beta plus gamma. The sum of the roots equals to minus of x square coefficient by x cube coefficient. Minus of minus means it is nothing but minus of minus 2, which is equals to plus 2. Okay, minus of minus 2 equals to plus 2. Next, the product or sum of the product of the roots taken two roots at a time, and that means here we can write as alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, but here the gamma is given as 1. So now we can replace over here as alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to 1, which is equals to 2. From this one we can write this is as alpha plus beta equals to 1. Okay, we are obtaining alpha plus beta equals to 1. Then next we are taking two roots at a time. Here gamma equals to 1. Then what it is, here it is plus minus plus minus. So that means here we obtain the two roots taken at a time, means here it is plus of minus 5. So we get this is as a minus 5. So now gamma equals to 1. Here gamma equals to 1. So gamma equals to 1 means here we obtain this is as alpha beta plus gamma. Okay, plus beta plus gamma equals to 1 means plus alpha. Okay, here it is plus alpha equals to minus 5. So whereas we can write this is as alpha plus beta, in the previous we obtained it as minus 1. Then we can write alpha beta equals to, what it is, minus 5, and this minus 1 plus 1 will move to the RHS. Then we can write this as minus 6. Otherwise the third condition, what is the third one? So product of the all the roots. So that means alpha beta gamma equals to 1. So which is equals to minus d by a. So that means here it is minus of plus 6, minus 6. So again we are obtaining, that means alpha beta equals to minus 6. And we know that alpha plus beta is known to us and alpha beta is known to us. So if we find out alpha minus beta, then we can find alpha and beta individually. Then we can write it as alpha minus beta whole square can be written as, so what it is, alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 times of alpha beta. So alpha plus beta we are obtained this is as a 1 square minus 4 into alpha beta we are obtained as minus 6. So which is equals to 1 plus 24. That means, and we are obtaining this as 25. Here alpha minus beta whole square equals to 25. That means alpha minus beta equals to 5. But we have alpha plus beta is 1. So then solve these two, alpha plus beta equals to 1. Now if we solve these two, then we will get alpha equals to 3 and beta equals to minus 2. Okay, alpha equals to 3 and beta equals to minus 2. I think so. The concept is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equals to 0. Then alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to minus b by a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equals to c by a, and alpha beta gamma equals to d by A. The next question is, if alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 4 equals to 0, then asking us to find summation of alpha square, beta square. Then the second question is summation of alpha, beta into alpha plus beta. Okay, we know that alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of this cubic equation. Then we can write this is as, so I'm explaining the concept over here again. So ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus d equals to 0, having the root size alpha, beta, gamma. Then the sum of the roots alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to minus b by a, and as product of sum of the roots taken two roots at a time. So alpha beta, beta gamma plus gamma alpha equals to c by a. Then the product of the roots alpha beta gamma equals to minus d by a. Okay, now this is the concept we have to use over here. He has given that the x cube minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 4. That means here we need to consider plus minus alternatively for better understanding. And what it is here, we can write the sum of the roots alpha plus beta plus gamma minus of minus 2. Okay, we need to consider as a minus sign, and here we are having b is equals to minus 2, then which is equals to 2. Then next one alpha beta, beta gamma plus gamma alpha, so which is equals to plus, next one is plus of plus 3, that means it is 3, and alpha beta gamma equal to, so minus of minus 4, minus of minus 4 equals to, which is equals to 4, and we have the condition size. So the first one can be written as summation alpha, means alpha plus beta plus gamma, and the next one can be written as summation alpha beta, that means first two roots, then next two roots plus next two roots, then third one is simply alpha beta gamma. So the first question here asking us summation alpha square beta square. Okay, we can write this is as summation alpha square plus alpha square beta square. If we expand this, first alpha beta, then next in terms of beta gamma, that means beta square gamma square, next gamma alpha, that means gamma square alpha square. Okay, nice. So which can be written as alpha beta whole square plus beta gamma whole square plus gamma alpha whole square. Now which is in the form of a square plus b square plus c square. So we can write this is as a plus b plus c whole square. The formula for a plus b plus c whole square is, so what it is, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times of ab plus bc plus ca. Okay, so now if we apply here, a is equals to alpha beta, b is equals to beta gamma, and c is equals to gamma alpha. Now we can write this is as alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha whole square, and it is a square plus b square plus c square can be written as a plus b plus c whole square, and this plus me goes to the LHS, that means minus 2 times of, then ab, a is nothing but alpha beta, b is nothing but beta gamma, and here it is beta gamma into gamma alpha plus gamma alpha into alpha beta. Now which can be written as alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha whole square minus, if we take alpha beta gamma, okay, alpha beta gamma, then to minus 2 times of alpha beta gamma is taken as common, and here we can write this is as alpha plus beta plus gamma, and we know that, okay, and we know that just we have seen that what it is, alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to 2 alpha beta, and substitute over here. So substitute over here, what it is, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is 3, okay, 3 square minus 2 into, so alpha beta gamma, what is alpha beta gamma? 4 into alpha plus beta plus gamma, we obtained it is as 2. Okay, alpha plus beta plus gamma, we obtained this as 2. So which is equals to 9 minus 16, and the resultant equals to minus 7. The first one we are obtaining as summation alpha square beta square as minus 7. And the next question, what is the next question he is asking? The next question, second one, is summation of, okay, summation of alpha beta times of alpha plus beta. So now if we expand this, we can write this is as alpha beta times of alpha plus beta. That means we are taking two roots. The next two roots is beta gamma times of beta plus gamma, and the next two roots gamma alpha times of gamma plus alpha. Okay, gamma alpha times of gamma plus alpha. Okay, so now we can write this is as in the form as, so what it is, alpha square beta plus alpha beta square plus beta square gamma plus beta gamma square plus gamma square alpha plus, we can write this as gamma square alpha plus gamma alpha square. Okay, we can write this as gamma alpha square. So now this also can be written as summation of alpha square beta. Okay, summation of alpha square beta, which can expand as alpha square beta, next alpha square gamma plus next beta square alpha, next beta square gamma, next gamma square alpha, and gamma square beta. So this is the way of expansion, and we can write this is as, how to write this is as, this can be written as, if we simplify this, so which is in the form of what it is, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 3 alpha beta gamma. Okay, minus 3 alpha beta gamma. So now this simplification we can write in this manner. Okay, are you getting? So here it is, what we are getting, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 3 alpha beta. So always try to make this point as summation of alpha square into beta can be written in this form. Now if you simplify this, you will get the above result. Okay, now if you simplify this, you will get the above result. And we have that, what is the resultant, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha from the given question, which is nothing but 3, and alpha beta gamma from the given question, which is nothing, okay, alpha, okay, just we'll go again what the resultant we obtained over here. The question is, so we are getting alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equals to 3, and alpha beta gamma equals to 4, alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to 2. Okay, alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to 2 minus 3 into 4. So the resultant equals to 6 minus 12. So whereas the resultant equals to minus 6. Okay, the resultant equals to, for this one the resultant is minus 6. Okay. So now we can simplify this in another manner also. So how to simplify? I am considering the step over here. And we obtained it is as the sum of the roots alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to 2. So from this one we can write it as alpha plus beta equals to 2 minus gamma, then beta plus gamma equals to 2 minus alpha, and gamma plus alpha equals to 2 minus beta. Okay, now replace over here in this step. So if we write this is as, I am simplifying over here, alpha beta times of, so what it is, alpha plus beta, I can write it as 2 minus gamma plus beta gamma times of beta plus gamma, I can write it as 2 minus alpha plus gamma alpha times of gamma plus alpha, I can write this as 2 minus beta. Okay, I can write this as 2 minus beta. Okay, I'm erasing and writing clearly, and it is equals to 2 minus beta, and we are thinking for another alternative. So which is equals to 2 alpha beta minus alpha beta gamma plus 2 beta gamma minus alpha beta gamma plus 2 gamma alpha minus alpha beta gamma. So from this one we can write it as 2 times of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha minus alpha beta gamma alpha beta gamma alpha beta gamma, which is 3 times of alpha beta gamma. From the given question we can write this as 2 into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, as we are obtaining this is as 3 from the given question, minus 3 into alpha beta gamma is 4. Then we can write 6 minus 12, again we obtain this is as minus 6. Okay, so we can write alpha square beta. So the alpha beta plus alpha beta into alpha plus beta can be simplified in summation of alpha square beta, that can be written in the form of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 3 alpha beta. This is the formula. In the formula you have to remember this one, otherwise you can simplify in this manner, you will get the required result. Okay, we have the two methods to find out this one. Next one is, if alpha beta gamma are the roots of x cube plus px square plus qx plus r equals to 0, then asking us to show these are the following results. Okay, asking us to show, first 4 questions are given. So from the first one he has given that alpha beta gamma are the roots, then we can write this is as sum of the roots alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to, so plus minus we follow alternatively. Then what it is, minus p minus of plus p, that means it is minus p. Then next roots is alpha beta beta gamma plus gamma alpha equals to, so plus minus plus only, plus of plus q, it is q only. Then the product of the roots alpha beta gamma equal to minus of plus r, that means it is minus r. So these are the 3 important results to us. Okay, then next the first one, we'll try to solve the first one. Then what is the first one? He has given summation of 1 by alpha square beta square. So we can expand this is as 1 by alpha square beta square plus the next term is 1 by beta square gamma square plus the next term is 1 by gamma square alpha square. Okay, if we expand this, the two roots alpha square beta square taken, then next plus 1 is the next two roots beta square gamma square, next the two roots gamma alpha. Then this is a way of simplifying. Now if we simplify this, then what will get, the LCM to be taken as alpha square beta square gamma square as the LCM. Then the first term will includes gamma square plus alpha square, then next plus beta square. Now which is in the form of a square plus b square plus c square can be written as, so a square plus b square plus c square can be written as a plus b plus c whole square minus 2 times of ab plus bc plus ca. Okay, ab plus bc plus ca by, we can write the denominator as alpha beta gamma whole square. Simply substitute the results what we have considered from the cubic equations. What is alpha plus beta plus gamma is nothing but minus p whole square minus 2 into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is nothing but q by, and what is alpha beta gamma minus r whole square. Then the resultant we obtain over here, it is p square minus 2q by r square. The resultant of the summation 1 by alpha square beta square is p square minus 2q by r square. So the next question is beta square gamma square by beta gamma plus gamma square alpha square by gamma alpha plus gamma square beta square by alpha beta. The second one is also be simplified as when the form of what it is, beta square plus gamma square by beta gamma. Okay, summation of beta square plus gamma square by beta gamma. So that means the first term is in terms of beta gamma, next term is gamma alpha, next term is alpha beta. Okay, alpha beta gamma, alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha. Okay, so now which can be written as simplified is given as gamma beta square plus gamma square by beta gamma plus next gamma alpha, gamma square plus alpha square by gamma alpha plus alpha square plus beta square by alpha beta. Okay, right? So now we can write this is as, we can simplify this in the form of what is by taking alpha beta gamma as a common. Okay, if we take alpha beta gamma as a common, then now it has to be multiplied with what it is, alpha. Then we can write this is as alpha beta square plus alpha gamma square. The second term is multiplied with beta, so gamma square beta plus what is alpha square beta. The third term is multiplied with gamma, then we can write it as alpha square gamma plus the next one is beta square gamma. So now the numerator is in the form of summation of what is alpha square beta. Okay, summation of alpha square beta. Next term is plus alpha square gamma. Next alpha beta is over. Next beta gamma. So first beta square gamma. Okay, beta square gamma. Next beta square alpha. Beta square alpha. The next gamma alpha. Gamma square alpha. The next one is gamma alpha square. Okay, gamma alpha square we can write in this manner. Just before we have seen this, how to represent this, the numerator can be written as alpha square beta. Just before we have seen how to consider this. Okay, just before the problem we have seen this, and we can write this is as summation alpha square beta as, so alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 3 alpha beta gamma by alpha beta gamma. Okay, by alpha beta gamma. Just simply substitute over here what is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is q, and what is alpha plus beta plus gamma, q into minus p minus 3 into alpha beta gamma is minus r by r. Then we can write this is as, so what is alpha beta gamma, minus r, and this one is minus r. Then if we take minus as a common, then we can write this is as pq minus 3r by r. Okay, pq minus 3r by r is the required result. Okay, so here the point we need to consider is summation of alpha square beta can be written as alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 3 alpha beta gamma. And now the third question, what is given, beta plus gamma minus 3 alpha into gamma plus alpha minus 3 beta into alpha plus beta minus 3 gamma. So now for the first term, if we add plus alpha and subtract alpha, so then what we get, alpha plus beta plus gamma minus alpha minus 3 alpha. Then for the second term, add beta, beta plus gamma plus alpha minus beta minus 3 beta. For the third term, add gamma, gamma plus alpha plus beta minus gamma minus 3 gamma. So now we can write this is as alpha plus beta plus gamma. Okay, alpha plus the first term can be written as alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 4 alpha. Okay, alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 4 alpha minus 4 alpha. Then next term is also alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 4 beta. Then the next term is also alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 4 gamma. Okay, minus 4 gamma. And we can write this is as alpha plus beta plus gamma from the given equation. We can write this as minus p minus 4 alpha and minus p minus 4 beta and minus p minus 4 gamma. If we take minus as a common from each and every term, so the product, what is minus minus plus and again minus, and finally we get this as a minus of p plus 4 alpha into p plus 4 beta into p plus 4 gamma. Okay, p plus 4 gamma. Now we need to simplify this. So directly I am telling over here, if x minus alpha into x minus a, better consider x minus a into x minus b into x minus c, the product is given, then we can write it in the form of x cube minus 3 times of x cube minus, so what is okay, minus the sum of the roots. Okay, x cube minus sum of the roots, what it is, a plus b plus c into x square plus product ab plus bc plus ca into x minus abc equal to 0. So we can write in this manner. But here what it is, a equals to, okay, here x minus a, x minus p, x minus c, but here we have, so all are plus, so means we'll get this is as all everything as a plus. That means x plus a into x plus b into x plus c. Okay, this can be represented as x cube plus a plus b plus c into x square plus ab plus bc plus ca into x plus abc. Okay, this is the expansion. Now the similar way we can write the minus into, here x is nothing but p, means we obtain this as a p cube. Okay, 3 factors p cube plus what is a plus b plus c, that means a is nothing but 4 alpha 4 beta, c is nothing but 4 gamma. Then if we take add these 4 plus 4 plus, that means if we take, that means 4 times of alpha plus beta plus gamma into the variable, here it is p square plus, and now what it is, a equals to 4 alpha, b is equals to 4 beta, that means 4 into 4 16. Now we can take 16 as a common, then we can write it as alpha beta beta gamma gamma alpha into p. Okay, x is nothing but p over here. Then next plus for ABC 4 alpha 4 beta 4 gamma, so 4 cube means 64 alpha beta gamma, 64 alpha beta gamma. Now substitute the values, then we'll get our required result. This is nothing but p cube plus 4 into, so what it is, alpha plus beta plus gamma minus p. Okay, minus p into p square plus 16 times of alpha beta beta gamma plus gamma alpha is q into p plus 64 into alpha beta gamma minus r. Okay, if we simplify this, minus of, okay, minus of, then we'll get this is as p cube minus 4p cube minus 3p cube plus 16pq plus 16pq minus 64r. Okay, minus 64r. That means if we simplify it, minus multiplied, then we can write this is as 3pq minus 16pq plus 64r. Okay, plus 64r. This is the result of the third one. Okay, the result of the third one, 3pq minus 16pq plus 64r is the resultant of the third one. And the next and final one, summation of alpha cube beta cube, which can be expanded as, so alpha cube beta cube, next term is alpha beta beta gamma, that means beta cube gamma cube, next one is gamma cube alpha cube. Okay, right. So now which can be written as, so in the form of alpha beta whole cube plus beta gamma whole cube plus gamma alpha whole cube. Okay, now which is in the form of a cube plus b cube plus c cube. Okay, we know that a plus b plus c whole cube a plus b plus c whole cube can be having the formula as. So I'm writing over here. So what is the formula? A cube plus b cube plus c cube plus 3 times of, okay, plus 3 times of a square b plus a square c, okay, a square b plus a square c plus b square c plus b square a plus c square a plus c square b plus 6 times of ABC. Okay, so this is the formula for a plus b plus c whole cube, the expansion of a plus b plus c whole cube. And here replace a with alpha beta and b with beta gamma and c with gamma alpha. Okay, if we replace with gamma alpha, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube, that means alpha beta whole cube plus beta gamma whole cube plus gamma alpha whole cube can be written as a plus b plus c whole cube. Now I am simplifying this as alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha a plus b plus c whole cube minus, okay, minus 3 times of, okay, minus 3 times of, then we can write this is as a square b. Okay, just I'm simplifying this directly, minus 3 times of alpha beta gamma into, okay, alpha beta gamma into alpha square beta, okay, alpha square beta plus alpha square gamma plus beta square alpha plus beta square gamma plus gamma square alpha plus gamma square beta. Okay, then plus 6 ABC moves to the, so this is moved to the LHS and plus 6 ABC is also moved to the LHS. That means minus 6 times of, that means A is nothing but alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha. Okay, right. The simplification can be written in this manner as alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha whole cube minus 3 times of alpha beta gamma into, this total can be written as, just before the problems we have seen, summation of alpha square beta. This total can be written as summation of alpha square plus alpha square beta minus 6 times of alpha beta gamma whole square, alpha beta gamma whole square. This can be written as alpha square beta square gamma square. And in the previous problems we have seen summation alpha square beta can be written as, so how we can write this is a summation alpha square beta, so alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha whole square minus 3 alpha beta gamma, and summation of alpha square beta can be written as alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha into alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 3 alpha beta gamma minus 3 alpha beta gamma minus 6 times of alpha beta gamma whole square. Okay, minus 6 times of alpha beta gamma whole square. Now we can write this is as alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equals to q, if we replace the q cube minus 3 times of alpha beta gamma minus r into, and alpha beta is nothing but alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is q, and alpha beta gamma is minus p minus 3 into minus r minus 6 into alpha beta gamma minus r whole square. Then we can write this is as q cube plus 3r into minus pq plus 3r minus 6r square. Okay, minus 6r square, and the resultant can be written as q cube minus 3rpq, and which is nothing but 9r square minus 6r square. Then the resultant equals to q cube minus 3pqr plus 3r square is our required result. Summation of alpha cube plus beta cube. This is our required result. So the alpha cube plus beta cube, it is easily solved with the, what is a cube plus b cube plus c cube can be written as a plus b plus c whole cube minus 3 times of a square b plus a square c plus b square c plus b square a plus c square a plus c square b minus 6abc. Here replace a with alpha beta, b with beta gamma and c with gamma alpha. Then we'll get the required condition as alpha beta whole cube plus beta gamma whole cube plus gamma alpha whole cube is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha whole cube minus 3 times of alpha beta gamma into summation of alpha square beta minus 6 times of alpha beta gamma whole square. Then you will get the required result. So these are the problems related to alpha beta gamma roots of a cubic equation. The next problem will come with more problems.